favorite convention memories was actually because of all of you. And it was the end of, it happened a couple times, but the first time I think we were in Brussels. And it was right after the show had been canceled, and we were still coming around to do conventions. And I think we were either had just shot the series finale or were about to. And we were doing the closing ceremony, and we all came out to wave goodbye and say thank you. And then the lights went down, and all of a sudden, everyone pulled out these red heart balloons and started singing the theme song to the show. And instantly, all of us were just in tears because that's the love of the Shadow fam, and you all go out of your way to not only show us that love, but to show each other that love. And it reminds us time and time again how beautiful of a community this is.
Parce que la question c'était le meilleur souvenir ou le truc le plus fun, elle dit le meilleur souvenir que j'ai en convention. Elle dit c'était et c'était une convention à Bruxelles, et en fait il venait juste d'apprendre que la série était annulée, et elle dit je sais pas si on venait de finir de tourner ou si on allait tourner la fin. Elle dit bon, et on avait cette émotion, puis c'était la fin du week-end et on commence la cérémonie de clôture. Et la lumière s'est éteinte, et d'un seul coup, désormais tout le monde avait des ballons rouges en forme de cœur. Elle dit, et ça, cette émotion-là, c'était juste fantastique, avec les larmes aux yeux.
I'm learning French as I listen to you speak. This is amazing. See, I'm learning French now.
Say something.
I just lost it.
My funniest convention memory is actually this convention, the first time I came, which was last year, but 3 years ago. And I had not been to a convention before, I had no idea what to expect. Went in and did my photo session, and we had like a few photos, but not like a ton, and then I went away, whatever. And I had a panel later that afternoon, and I was doing the panel, and I was talking or whatever, and like people kept leaving because it constantly kind of leaves. Didn't think anything of it. And then one of the event organizers pulled me aside, and she's like, "So, you know how you didn't do very many photos today?" I was like, "Oh, didn't? I don't know." She was like, "You didn't." I was like, "Okay, good." She was like, "Well, it's because everyone was really scared of you, but then they saw you at the panel and realized that you're not crazy, so then they bought all the panels, so we need to add a couple of hours to tomorrow." I was like, come on, no one thinks I'm scary.
My dear, that is a testament to your work.
Il dit, moi, mon souvenir le plus fun, c'était à Paris. Il dit, et c'était l'année dernière. Il dit, en fait, c'était ma toute première convention, j'avais jamais fait de convention de ma vie. Il dit, en fait, le samedi matin, j'avais quelques photos. Il dit, je serais pas d'étonne, quoi, j'en ai fait un tout petit peu, et puis voilà. Et après, je suis venu faire le panel, et pendant que je faisais le panel, je voyais des gens qui arrêtaient pas de partir pendant que je parlais et tout. Il dit, puis après, c'est une des organisatrices qui est venue me voir et qui m'a dit, tu sais, aujourd'hui, t'avais pas beaucoup de photos. Mais en fait, c'est parce que les gens avaient peur de toi. Et là, maintenant qu'ils ont vu sur ton panel, il va falloir qu'on rajoute 2 heures sur ton planning pour demain, parce qu'en fait, ils viennent tous d'aller acheter tes photos, et du coup, demain, t'as vachement plus. Et il dit, comment moi je peux faire peur? Elle dit, ouais, mais ça, c'est juste, en fait, c'est ton talent, du coup.
Do you have any anecdote, very embarrassing anecdote that happened with a fan, or something has happened with a fan? Embarrassing fan, or something that a fan did that was really extravagant?
Yeah. Oh yeah, lots. I'm gonna tell you none of them, right? Because you all fucking know each other. In no world are like, yeah, I had this experience this one time, and then it gets back to that person. Like, no, there's no way. 99.9% of the interactions that we have with you guys are absolutely amazing. you're sweet and you're kind and you're empathetic and you tell us stories that we care about and you're caring about us and we're caring about you. 99.9% of them are exactly like that. 0.1% is a nightmare. But it happens so rarely. It happens so rarely that, like, so I said this the other day, someone tries to follow me home, or like that sort of stuff. And I'm like, well, this just isn't appropriate ever. Like, regardless of whether or not I'm on TV, you don't come to my fucking house. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, so
I wouldn't even come up to your house unannounced.
no, that's why I've not told you the address.
Deca sent it to me. Actually, I have a funny one. Well, I think. It's not funny. No, I'm kidding. No, I think, I can't remember. I think I was in Milan. I'd gone to Fashion Week. And
He's so handsome. You know how many times I've been invited to Fashion Week? 0. 0 times. Luke walks out with his gorgeous blue eyes, and he's got these cheekbones and like the hair, and he just like holds himself in a certain way. It's like, oh yeah, I was just at Fashion Week. It's not a big deal. I'm like, listen, bitch. Never in my entire life, not a single time.
Shut up. I'm like so red right now. Thank God I'm green. It's gonna like balance me out. Anyway, the point is, I went and I was drunk and I was hungover, and the next day I went to the airport and I went and had McDonald's, and I was sitting there at McDonald's beyond hungover, and I was eating, and I looked up and there was this woman and she was like filming me on her camera, and I was like, okay, you can do this, and I just said, hi, did you want a photo? And she was like, oh great. So I get up and I take a photo with her and it's like, cool, I did that. And then I sit back down and I look up and there's a guy over here filming me, just recording me.
So secret filming, the fun thing you should know about secret filming, not only is it inappropriate, it's illegal. Like, you're not allowed to just start filming a stranger. Like, this is an
But I mean, could you imagine me saying that to someone? No. This is what happened. I looked up and then she was again filming me too, and so I burst into tears.
Oh yeah, no.
That happened a lot. I literally just was like, oh. I was hungover. It's not like a normal Tuesday. I was already sensitive. And I started crying and I went to leave, and then as I went to leave, the woman who worked at McDonald's came running out and she was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I saw what just happened, and she was like, I don't even think they know who you were. They just were like taking photos of you because you're pretty. And I was like, oh, she's like, but I'm a fan, that's why I didn't come over. I was like, oh, thanks.
Just to be clear, that story ended with, I'm pretty. That's what it said. Like, then you said exactly those words.
That is what somebody else said.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, I just thought you were so handsome that this is how this story
I definitely
ends.
wasn't. I mean, I was yeah, anyway.
Like, bonne chance.
Ready? Ça a commencé, donc pour répondre au truc embarrassant, il dit, alors déjà en général, il dit 99,99% du temps, ça se passe toujours hyper bien, il n'y a absolument aucun souci parce que vous êtes gentil, vous faites attention à eux, vous êtes empathique, etc. Il dit, les trucs embarrassants, je les raconte pas parce que les fans, vous connaissez tous les uns les autres, il suffit qu'à un moment je raconte une histoire et puis à un moment ça va tac 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 jusqu'à ce que ça arrive à la personne qui l'a fait. Mais sinon, 99,99% du temps, c'est juste fantastique les relations avec vous. Après, les 0,01%, c'est du genre à un moment où tu rentres chez toi et t'as quelqu'un qui te suit. À quel moment on te suit chez toi? Tu suis pas un étranger chez une personne. Et là-dessus, Luc a commencé à dire qu'il se souvient d'une.
Stop breaking the mic. It's not broken, it still works. It still works.
Et
I remember this one. Hello?
Et Luc disait, lui, il a une anecdote dont il se souvient, c'est un moment où il était invité à la Fashion Week à Milan. Là, ça a fait craquer Dom, il était... Ouais, toi, voilà, l'autre il arrive à nous placer, j'étais invité à la Fashion Week à Milan, il dit, moi, vous savez combien de fois on m'a invité à la Fashion Week à Milan? 0, nada. Voilà, pourquoi? Parce que lui, il est grand, il a des pommettes, il a les yeux bleus, il a les cheveux bien, il sait comment il se porte, etc. Donc lui, on l'invite à la Fashion Week et moi, rien. Enfin bref. Tout ça en plus, comme ça, il a réussi à le placer. Et il a fait donc.
Still handsome somehow. It doesn't make any sense.
Et en fait, donc, il a fait la Fashion Week et en fait, il s'est pris une cuite monstrueuse, vraiment la grosse cuite. Le lendemain, il était complètement
Like, hey, where the fuck are you
I
going?
would go for that one. That's a good one.
I'm in it. I'm here. I don't know where you're going. That doesn't start till I get there. There's no, so just relax. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm in there.
Et donc Luc était en totale gueule de bois, mais en mode gueule de bois là, et il s'est posé à l'aéroport au McDonald's, et il était là en train de manger son sandwich, et puis d'un seul coup il voit une nana qui commence à le filmer. Ce que Dom a dit, ce qui est vrai, c'est complètement illégal de filmer quelqu'un à son insu. Donc la nana a commencé à le filmer, donc il la regarde, il lui dit est-ce que, je sais pas, tu veux une photo Il dit oh bah oui, la photo, pourquoi pas. Donc il se lève pour prendre la photo avec la nana, là-dessus il voit qu'il y a un autre mec qui du coup est en train de le filmer. Donc il est allé voir le mec pour voir ce qu'il y avait, donc en essayant toujours d'être en contenance. Et là il y a une autre nana qui s'est remis à filmer, et en fait comme il était déjà en dépression post gueule de bois, en fait il a éclaté en larmes. D'un seul coup il s'est bien pleuré comme ça.